black jerseys with the red stripe around the middle, or across the front, I should say. And the Bearcats with that familiar leaping cat logo on the front as well. And now warm-ups wrapped up. It's just time to collect the pucks and get things ready to go here at the 2019 Day of Champions. If you're just joining us, this is, as mentioned, the 9th game of the event. We kicked things off yesterday early afternoon with Cole Harbour winning at the Midget B level, then Pictou County, and that Cole Harbour victory was over the Tassa Ducks. Then Pictou County in the Midget A division were the provincial champions over the South Shore Lumberjacks of that age group. Then it was a couple of back-to-back victories for Tassa. The Ducks black team at the Bantam B level beat Acadia. Then the Ducks at the Bantam A level beat Pictou County. Wrapping up yesterday, the Ducks dropped a decision to the Bedford Blues. That was Pee Wee AA. Earlier this morning, the Ducks black in Pee Wee B were victorious. Then the Yarmouth Mariners won Pee Wee A over the Pictou County Crushers. And the most recent game, a shootout, as the Clare Digby Ravens in the Atom B division defeated the Chebucto Atlantic's green team. And now we are underway here in the Atom A division, and the South Shore Lumberjacks have the puck as we are underway. Lynch had it knocked off his stick with a nice little defensive poke there by Ogden, and that ended up creating an offside position. And so we'll have a face-off just outside the Truro blue line. 31 seconds going here in the opening frame here. Frizzell off of the draw, gets the puck, pokes it forward, and then is able to get through McMullen. Frizzell plays it down low and goes chasing in after it, but the defenseman, the forward who was covering for the defenseman, Bizo, able to get back, played the puck up as far as the line, held in. Now getting it is Heb. He'll work it around and up for Lachlan Mullaney. Played out to center and then dumped right back in again, now behind the net. McMullen plays it up there, gets it to Spindler. Spindler now coming through center. Spindler tried to make a pass, that goes off a skate, stops dead, and now Beliveau will bring it into the Truro zone. Beliveau trying to work his way around Hunt. Now, bit of a bump there. Puck goes into the far side corner and played up the wall. Picked up there by Lamrock. He'll get it out to center. Lamrock now has Doiron just ahead of him. Doiron had the puck taken away from him with a good back check there. I believe that was McMullen who picked his pocket. Now Marshall dumps the puck in. Comes off the end boards. Getting over to it is Lipset. He gets it as far as the line. Held in there by Cooper Croft. Worked up the near side wall. Played to the line and out. It gets past Marshall. And Stevenson will hustle back and pick up in his own zone. Stevenson in the corner. Works back towards the near side. Then gets the puck up towards the middle of the ice for Jordan Carr. Carr able to feed it ahead for O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer couldn't get a shot away, though, as back checking hard on that play was Levi Heb. That was Caleb Chapman, rather. There's a shot. That gets steered aside. Now Barry gets the puck to center, out to center. Marshall will dump it right back in again. Delayed offside. The Bearcats touch up as we reach 2.5 minutes gone here in the opening period. Couple of nifty little moves there. Thrown towards the front of the net, but steered away. And now the puck comes back down into the corner where Barry will be the first one to it. He'll wrap it around to the far side all the way for Vaughn. Actually a little too far in front of Vaughn. Now it's right back into the zone again, and here comes Frizzell. Frizzell gets the shot away, blocked in front there by Chapman, and now out come the Lumberjacks. Jaden Bond has it taken away from him, and coming back the other way, here's Jollimore. He'll send it down low. Puck played back around to the near side wall. Doiron gets it there, but he has it knocked away from him, comes to the line. Green not able to hold it in as Lynch is able to come out with it. Lynch gets the pass over there for Mullaney. Now there's a shot that comes off the end boards, picked up there by Patsha. Over to the far wall, Lynch trying to work it down low, but that's knocked down by War. And out to center come the Bearcats, Doiron. Puck out and then dumped back in again by War here as we approach 4 minutes gone in the opening period. Puck played up towards the line. Lamrock will send it back in deep. In behind the net now, McMullen. McMullen gets it ahead for Feener, and here comes Feener. Ryan Feener gets it as far as the blue line, and then War turns it back up the other way. Now picking up at center ice there is Lamrock. Lamrock has it knocked off his stick with a nice little play by Lynch. Down below the goal line, Hebb tried to work it up the wall. That gets deflected towards the area in front of the net, and McMullen gets it up for Feener. Feener then knocks the stick of Carr out of his hand, and so that will be a penalty against Feener for slashing. And we'll get the first power play of the game at 4:33 of the first period, and it will go against the South Shore Lumberjacks. Rylan Feener. Slashing is the indication at 4:33. So the Truro Bearcats will get the first power play of this game. There's a shot that comes wide off the end boards. Now chasing it down, Stevenson. He plays it back to the line. There's a shot that gets deflected. Comes down into the near side corner. Lips it. Tries to play the puck up, but it gets knocked down. Now it'll be picked up there by Vaugh. Vaugh plays it up the far side, but knocked down there by Stevenson. Stevenson now in front, and Carr ends up deflecting that one just wide. Puck into the corner. Carr will get it there, plays it back to the line. There's a shot from the point. It gets deflected on its way in, rolls through the crease, and comes all the way to the near side boards. Now back to Marshall. Marshall fans on his shot. Recovers, plays it across to the far side for Croft. Croft puts it off the end boards. Now in behind the net, coming in to pick up is Frizzell. Frizzell gives it to Carr, who tried to play it in front there for Stevenson, but that gets broken up, and now it's out to center ice. Carr gets it there, goes to play it ahead, but Chapman knocks it down at his own line, and it's played into the Truro zone with 45 seconds left to go here in the first power play of the game. Now we're going to see a South Shore player get tripped up there. No call. Frizzell at the center red line, trying to create some space, plays the puck across to Pugsley. Pugsley will send it down into the Truro, or into the South Shore zone. Puck wrapped around and now to the line and out. Played right back in again by Ogden. And now bringing the puck out, here's Chapman. Chapman has Bond with him. 9 seconds left in the penalty. Chapman coming in. Chapman, another nice move. Tries to get it across for Bond. And doesn't quite connect, as Bond would have had a great chance if he'd been able to get his stick cleanly on that puck. We're back to 5-on-5. Puck played out to center ice. With it there is Barry. He'll dump it back in. Back to get it behind his own net is Burcham. Burcham plays it ahead. Out to center. Picking up there was McMullen, but then Doiron gets it. Doiron ends up bringing the puck in just a bit offside with 6:59 gone here in the first period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. And again, if you want to join the conversation, send me a tweet at PetterPC_sports, including if I'm pronouncing any of these names incorrectly, by all means let me know. A lot of these names, though, looking somewhat familiar, as a lot of them similar surnames to players in the Maritime Hockey League, and I'm guessing there's probably a family connection for many of those. So I'm using the same pronunciation that I use for the Maritime Hockey League players that I've been told multiple times are correct, so I hope I'm correct with these guys. Vaughn with the puck there. Now also I should note, number 20, Leighton Vaugh. It's just listed as V-A-U-G-H, and then there's number 28, Manny Vaughn. I'm wondering if that's a typo on my list for number 20. And they both should actually be Vaughn, and perhaps they're related in some way. If someone could clarify that one for me as well. Meanwhile, the puck is down in the corner, and Bond with it. Puck comes out to Bezo. Bezo plays it out to center, and now it's dumped right back in again as we reached 8 minutes gone here in the first period. Puck out to center. And Scullion trying to get it back into the zone, but he can't. Now it comes to the Truro line. Hunt plays it ahead there. McMullen tried to get it to Feener, but that doesn't quite connect. Now Feener does pick up the puck and is able to get it out. Here comes Feener. Feener coming in. Ends up running into Marshall. Feener goes down and he looks to be injured. Slow to get up. Puck comes to Lipset. Referee lets the play go on. There's a shot. Feener now gets back to his feet. He's got his stick in his hands again. Meanwhile, with the puck there is Lynch. Played across. There's a shot taken by Patsha. And a big save made by Watts. Now the Bearcats will clear it down the length of the ice. That'll go wide of the net for an icing with 6:04 left to go here in the first period. And a big save there by Watts in the early going to keep this game still awaiting its first goal. Lynch taking the draw there against War. Lynch gets the puck, plays it back to Spindler. Spindler's shot gets through, and Watts will again make the save and cover up for a face-off as we've passed 9 minutes gone here in period number 1. So the format is 2 15-minute periods separated by just a change of ends, and then we get the flood, and then the third period will also be 15 minutes, all stop time, unless we get to the point where the game is a 7-goal margin in the third period, at which point it will revert to straight time. That has happened a couple of points in this event already. Now there's almost an offside, but it is 3 15-minute periods that will get played, and then if, as it was in the last game, the game is tied after those 45 minutes, we play a 5-minute overtime, and if it's still tied, then we go on to a shootout. There's an icing against the Lumberjacks with 5:18 left to go here in the first period. And the shots on goal right now, 2 apiece for the Bearcats and the Lumberjacks in this Battle of Maritime Hockey League East Link South Division teams. No, wait, sorry, that's the wrong age group. Pardon me. Having a little fun. Of course, these players just a little bit smaller than those Junior A guys, but it is still Lumberjacks and Bearcats, and that's always a great matchup at any level, regardless of whether it's Junior A or down through the age groups to where we are here, the Atom A level. Couple of nice moves there by Mulaney as he tries to bring the puck in. Couldn't get a shot away, though. Now Beliveau will play it down into the far side corner. First one to it will be Carr of the Bearcats. He plays it ahead. Carr gets it again. Now that's a little too far for O'Dwyer, and it comes all the way down to the Lumberjack blue line. Turn back up the other way. Now the pass for Spindler. Spindler having a little trouble corralling it near the blue line. Now Stevenson coming up the other way, but Beliveau on the back check picks his pocket. Beliveau goes to play it ahead. The puck ends up hitting the linesman as they battle for it within the linesman's feet. And we'll let you know who that linesman was here at the next stoppage in play. Meanwhile, coming in with the puck there is Mulaney. Mulaney into the corner, tries to throw it towards the front of the net. That puck ends up hitting the Truro defenseman Ogden. Now here comes McMullen. McMullen all the way behind the net, throws it towards the front. That cleared away momentarily there by Burcham, but couldn't clear it away far enough, as following up with the shot and the goal at 11:14 of the first period. The South Shore Lumberjacks strike first. It's Vaughn. And as I look down, I do see that number 20 is also on his back, got the name Vaughn. So I think. So that was Manny Vaughn, number 28, getting the goal to open the scoring on this one. There's another chance. Bond with the assist. So Vaughn from Bond at 11:14 gives the Lumberjacks the 1-0 lead. Now out at the center ice. Bond with the puck there. Bizo also in there. And the puck comes back to the Lumberjack line. Now it's played back into the Truro zone, back out to center ice again and down into the South Shore end. And that'll be an icing call against Truro with 2:59 left to go. And we can tell you that so far in this event, the eight previous games, the team that has scored first has gone 5-3 so far here in the event. So far from a definitive statistic, but certainly one of those statements of the obvious. You want to get the first goal of the game. War coming in hard, but a good job on the back check there by McMullen. Now the Lumberjacks pick back up, and it is McMullen carrying his way up ahead. McMullen has it knocked off his stick with a little poke check by Croft, and the Bearcats come back out the other way. Heb out in center ice, plays it back down into the Bearcat zone. Feener was in offside, so that gave War plenty of time to get the pass up ahead to Lamrock. Now here comes South Shore again, that's turned over in neutral ice. And Marshall will send it down. That'll be an icing call against Truro with 2:06 left to go here in the opening period. Off of the face-off, the Bearcats, or the Lumberjacks rather, get possession of the puck. Down in the corner there, Beliveau, played towards the front of the net, and able to cover up and hang on is Watts. 1:56 left to go here in the first period. And the South Shore Lumberjacks with the 1-0 lead. If you're just joining us, the goal came just a couple of moments ago from Manny Vaughn, assisted by Jaden Bond. Here comes Carr, but coming in just a hair offside was O'Dwyer. So we'll get another stoppage with 1:44 left to go here in the first period. Draw one back to Scallion. Scallion gets it up to Frizzell, excuse me. Now along the near side boards, out to center. Spindler having trouble finding it. Pugsley gets it, plays it over to Jollimore. Jollimore will send it down deep into the South Shore territory. Working back up the ice. Now near side Spindler, he's got some room. Spindler coming in. Spindler couldn't get a shot away, though, as a great job on the back check there by Troy Hunt to disrupt that shot. And the puck played out with 1 minute left to go here in period number one. Puck dumped back in, right onto the goaltender Comstock. And now played out to center and down into the Truro end. Hunt back to get it, but he's got Bond right on his heels. Now here comes War with it. 34 seconds left in the period. War will dump it in. Goes in deep, chasing after it there. Lamrock tried to play it out in front. Too many white jerseys in the way, and out it comes. Bizot will chase it down, but that's actually going to be an icing call against South Shore. 17.5 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Off of the draw. Puck comes out to center. Marshall will dump it back in. Under 10 seconds left. Max Berry with it there. Berry plays it up the wall. Gets to the shot just before the end of the period. Cooper Croft with the shot and making that save, Walter Comstock. For Comstock, that's his 3rd save on the 3 shots that were taken against him in that period. And 4 shots taken by the South Shore Lumberjacks. So just the 1 goal in that period. It came back at 11-14. Manny Vaughn scoring with the assist to Jaden Bond. And we can tell you that of the 8 previous games, 2 of them were tied after 1. So that means there were 6 times that a team carried a lead into period number 2. Those teams went 5-1. The only team not to earn the victory after leading after the first 15 minutes was the Tassa Ducks in the Pee Wee AA game. They led 1-0 after 1. It was tied 1-1 after 2. And then the Blues scored twice in the 3rd period to get the 3-1 victory. That was again in the Pee Wee AA game. The only time a team that is led after the first 15 minutes did not hold on for the victory. We have had some dramatic comebacks as well, and we'll talk about those a little bit more, especially the one that was just in this last game that we had as we go on through this one. Meanwhile, the Lumberjacks, Feener had it in the Truro zone. Now an attempt to clear, but Marshall had his stick knocked out of his hands. Puck comes out to center. Lumberjacks get it back there. Pacha plays it across to the far side of the ice. Getting onto it there is Lynch. Lynch will bring it in across the blue line. Lynch coming in, takes the shot and scores! What a goal by Alex Lynch as he was able to find a very little bit of room over the shoulder of Watts. But room there was. So at the 39-second mark of the 2nd period, the Lumberjacks double up their lead. Alex Lynch gets the goal, making it 2-0 in favor of South Shore. Pacha, I believe, will get possibly the only assist on that one. Actually, they give the assist to Feener, and there's another goal as Pacha this time will get the goal. 2 goals, 18 seconds apart, as Pacha comes in and makes it very quickly 3-0. And I got to admit, I was looking down, writing down the number of Ryland Feener for the assist. And now as we get confirmation, it is Pacha's goal. Feener gets another assist on that one at 57 seconds. Puck goes in behind the net there. Trying to play it out in front was Mulaney. And now coming out, Pugsley gets it as far as the South Shore blue line. Now it's played out to center. And coming out, here comes Beliveau. Beliveau has it knocked off his stick. But now out in front. And coming up with a big save there is Watts. Puck goes up in the air, and now we're going to get a penalty against South Shore as a Truro player is down on the ice. And the referee finally blows it down. Cross-checking will be the call. And so the Bearcats will go to a power play again here. And it's just going to be a 2-minute penalty for the cross-check. Dawson Spindler will go off, so the Bearcats will get their second power play of this game. They are 0 for 1 to this point. And the Bearcat player slow to get up, but he is up. And now we can see the number. It's Hunter Ogden. Ogden making his way back to his bench under his own power. That's certainly a good sign. As the penalty gets announced for Dawson Spindler for the 2-minute cross-checking. Puck goes down into the corner. Now a crossing attempt from War. That gets broken up, and the Lumberjacks able to get it out to center. Picking up again is War. He plays it, tried to get it through Beliveau, but Beliveau knocks that down. Now the puck comes through, and here comes Doiron. Doiron cutting to the middle. Can't get a shot away. Now still with the puck is Doiron. Doiron finally ends up coughing it up, but bunch of moves there. Now Bizot coming out the other way, or Bizot, excuse me. Bizot down into the corner. Bizot has it knocked off his stick there by Hunt. But Bizot still on it now, tries the spin, and that doesn't end up on target. There's a shot from Bond. That gets blocked as the Bearcats stuck in their own zone here while they're on the power play. Over a minute gone in the penalty. Now War gets it ahead. It goes just past Barry. So icing gets waved off as Barry was right there. Now back to get it is Chapman. He coughs it up to Doiron. Doiron will play it up the wall for O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer working his way down. O'Dwyer centers it for Doiron. Doiron still with it. Doiron with a shot, and he scores! Hayden Doiron with the power play goal at 3:24. And the Bearcats are on the board. It's now 3-1. So Hayden Doiron with the power play goal pulls the Bearcats back to within 2 with 11:36 left to go in the second period. Still plenty of time in this one. Now the Lumberjack coach looking for some clarification on something. Yes. Jordan Carr gets the only assist on that one. Tim Lynch, the head coach of the Lumberjacks, trying to plead his case with our officiating crew. We'll tell you this officiating crew is from Sackville. Parker Woolaver, the referee, Colby Grant, and Tyler Carr, the linesman on that one. Or on this one, I should say. Off of the face-off as we get back underway. O'Dwyer tried to make a move around Mullaney there. That's not going to work. Now Croft with the puck at the point. Fans on his first shot attempt. Gets the second one off the end boards. O'Dwyer there. O'Dwyer tried to center it, but it gets knocked away from him And out comes McMullen. Here's McMullen working his way down the ice. McMullen still with the puck. Now it's a 3-on-1. McMullen with a shot. Save. Rebound. And McMullen couldn't get a stick on it as he followed up his initial shot. Ended up pushing it well wide. I think he might have actually kicked it on its way wide there. Now Stevenson trying to clear the zone, as we are, of course, back to 5-on-5 because of the power play goal. Now the puck sent around behind the net to the far side. Over there in the corner, Bizot. Now Bizot with it again. Taking it behind the net. Stopping. Trying to play it out in front. Gets knocked away from him. It's McMullen with it again. Now Bizot back in the corner. Has it knocked off his stick. And picking up is Marshall. Marshall coming around to the near side. Marshall works the puck up the wall. Hebb there at the blue line. Sends it back down low as we approach 5 minutes gone here in period number 2. Now with it is Lynch. Lynch cutting through. Lynch has it knocked away from him by Croft. And now it's picked up by Marshall again. He'll get it up and down the length of the ice. Puck rolling and getting across the blue line or the goal line. That will be an icing call against the South Shore Lumberjacks, or against the Truro Bearcats, excuse me, with 5:09 gone here in this second period. The Lumberjacks with a 3-goal lead. 2 goals in the span of 18 seconds earlier in this period. The big difference right now is those are the, what would be at this point, the game leading and game quote-unquote insurance marker. Puck rolls in onto Watts, and Watts will cover it up. 5:17 gone here, period 2. Bryson Watts in goal for the Bearcats. Walker Comstock down at the other end for the South Shore Lumberjacks. Puck comes to the line, held in there by Vaughn. Sends it down into the far corner. Working up the wall, battling there. And sent down towards the corner. Ogden will pick up. Good to see Ogden back out there on the ice after he was shaken up earlier in this period. Now passed a little bit too far in front of Pugsley, and the puck will roll down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing call. And Pugsley, one of those names that I recognize from calling Junior A games. Josh Pugsley, of course, part of the Truro Bearcat organization, and I can't help but wonder whether Cole is a younger brother or younger cousin or what the case may be. If anybody knows, hey, fill me in. The Twitter is at PetterPC Sports. Here comes Doiron now. Doiron coming in. He's got to step on the defense. Doiron takes the shot and making the save. Walker Comstock getting his blocker on that one. Now it's played out to center. Brought back in, but that was offside. Not touched after it came all the way back in. So Feener able to bring it back out. Sends it down the length of the ice after he gains the red line. Carr picks up now. He gets it ahead. And out come the Bearcats. Here with it now is, I believe that's Stevenson. It was indeed, no, it was, that was Scullion rather. And now the Bearcats have to go all the way back into their own zone, taking it behind the net. And coming back out the near side, that was Lamrock. Now Beliveau goes to play it ahead. Scullion broke the pass up momentarily, but then Spindler brought it back into the zone. Now taking it behind the net, trying to get the wraparound. There was Feener, but now coming the other way. Lamrock, that pass a little bit too far in front of O'Dwyer. And now it's back down into the Bearcat zone. 7:50 left to go here, period number 2. Stevenson gets around Barry, gets the puck to O'Dwyer, back to Stevenson. O'Dwyer back checking hard, as was Mullaney. Now there's a shot from O'Dwyer. That gets knocked down in front. And War able to help get onto the puck. Croft pinching in from the point. He can't get it. Out comes Mulaney. Mulaney, though, couldn't get past Carr, who was back checking hard. Now Carr will pick up. War, will pick up and bring it into the zone. War takes the shot. It was played there by Comstock, although it looked like it might have been rolling wide anyway. Now Mulaney gets it to the line. Croft holds it in there. Played across to the far side of the ice. To the line. Pugsley gets a skate on it. Then Frizzell gets his stick knocked out of his hand. Frizzell picks the stick back up. Can't get onto the puck, though, as it goes rolling right past him. And now brought back into the South Shore zone. Bezo couldn't find it in his feet. Pugsley does. Pugsley has it roll a little bit too far away from him, and it's played back out to center by Bond. Dumped back in by War. Now picking up there is Chapman. Chapman works it ahead. Loses it just inside the blue line. It comes out. Now Bezo will bring it back in. Bezo gets tripped up. That was Lynch who got tripped up. And it will be a tripping penalty against the Bearcats. And we'll have our first South Shore power play of the game. Coming with 6:13 left to go here in the second period. And Marshall is going to go off for the trip. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 47 seconds. Along the wall. There's a shot. That goes off the outside of the net. Picked up there by Bond. Bond plays it back to the line. Webb, his shot. Stick got partially blocked, so couldn't get as much on it as he wanted. Heb now with another shot. That can't get through the traffic. Now a shot from Bezo. That's played off a body and into the far corner. In behind the net. Trying to get on it there is Hunt, but he had, I believe that was Vaughn right on top of him. And now out come the Bearcats. Lamrock overskates the puck. Recovers, turns and fires it down the ice. And Heb will go back and pick up in his own zone. Plays it ahead there for McMullen. McMullen coughs it up in center ice. He comes back and picks up the puck. Now McMullen takes it out from behind his own net. Tried to make a pass ahead. That gets knocked down. Now War gets onto the puck, gives it to Stevenson. Stevenson trying to get into a shooting lane. Can't find one as the puck knocked off his stick by Lynch. Puck played out, now back in again. War and Stevenson have to touch up. And that gives Heb time to play the puck ahead for Pacha. Pacha gets it back again. Now we've got a hand pass indicated. And so the face-off will and the Lumberjacks arguing it was in their own zone, so they should have been allowed to have that hand pass. And these officials, they are humans, and occasionally mistakes will happen. Lumberjacks get the puck into the Bearcat zone, but then it's turned over, and now O'Dwyer will send it back out as the penalty expires, and we're back to 5-on-5. Lumberjacks with the puck again. There's Pacha. Now turned up the other way. Here's O'Dwyer with it. He's got Pugsley if he could find him, but gets the shot. Pugsley now throws it towards the front of the net. Pugsley behind the net, throws it in front. Hunt gets to it, takes the backhander. That's blocked. And now picking up again is Pugsley, trying to play it towards the front. Able to clear it away and out of danger momentarily is Vaughn. Now at the near side wall, Carr tries to play it back down low. Lumberjacks get it out to center. Scullion having to wait for everyone to get back on side. He does. Brings it back in himself. Here's Scullion coming in, takes the shot. Save made there by Comstock. Now the puck comes to the line. Hunt with the shot. That gets blocked by Vaughn. Now Scullion will get it again at the far point. Plays it down. It goes below the goal line and ends up hitting the goaltender's stick, which is down below that line as well. Goalie out there using his defenseman's stick. That's McMullen, who's without any lumber at the moment. Then a nice trade of sticks there, as we now have a new goaltender in the Bearcats net. That must have happened at a whistle near the midway point, as now in goal is Gavin Taylor. So the splitting of the net time for the two goalies in this game. Watts played the first roughly half of the game. Now Gavin Taylor out there for the remainder. Although the puck has been down in the South Shore end for much of these last few minutes, so I didn't notice that change at first. Now the puck is shot right in onto Taylor, and he'll cover up and hang on for a face-off. 2:28 left to go here in period number 2. And the face-off will be to the left of the newish, been in for a few minutes, goaltender for the Bearcats, Gavin Taylor. Lumberjacks with the shot. There's a save by Taylor, and the puck ends up going wide off of his shoulder. Battle in the corner, and picking up the puck there is War. War changes direction, tries to play it ahead there for Lamrock. That gets broken up. Now Croft behind the net. Plays it around to the near side. That again gets turned over as the shot gets taken by Mullaney, and it ended up getting deflected just wide. 1:48 left to go here in period number 2. Bearcats trail right now 3-1. Doiron gets his pocket picked out at center ice. Coming back the other way is Beliveau. Beliveau has it taken away from him there by Marshall, but Beliveau gets it back again. Now Beliveau and Marshall both go down. And we'll see a penalty coming up here. And it's going to be a roughing call against Beliveau, or against Marshall rather. So that'll be the second power play of the game for the Lumberjacks. This coming with 1:23 left to go here in this second period. So provided they don't score in these next 83 seconds, the power play will carry over into period number 3. Carr gets it out to center. Back to get it there is Chapman. Chapman's pass a little bit in front of his intended target, Bond, and the puck down into the Bearcat zone. Back to get it there, Burcham. He'll play it around to the far side. Waiting for it was Bezeau. Now the Bearcats get it out to center. We're under a minute left here in period number 2. Carr sends the puck in deep. Going back to get it there will be Barry. Barry now plays it over to Bezeau. Bezeau has it knocked off his stick by Stevenson. Stevenson gives to Burcham, and here comes Burcham. He'll dump it down right onto goaltender Walker Comstock, and he'll cover up and hang on for a face-off. 31.2 seconds left to go here in period number 2. And the South Shore Lumberjacks on the power play and carrying a 3-1 lead. As mentioned, the penalty will carry over into period 3 if the Lumberjacks don't score. With the puck there, Hebb plays it up the wall. It's held in at the line by Hunt. He gives it over to the far side, Scullion. Scullion with the shot, and there's a glove save by Comstock, and he'll hang on for another face-off. 19.7 seconds left to go here in the second period. A reminder, we again will have the flood here after 2 periods. So we'll have a full intermission, and then we'll come back and play the third, another 15-minute period. Pacha with the puck there. He gets it taken away from him by Stevenson. Now Pugsley with it. Here comes Pugsley. He takes the shot. That goes just wide. Puck around to the far side. And that will do it for period number 2. Shots on goal in the period by Truro, 6, a 2-period total of 9. By the Lumberjacks, 4 for a 2-period total of 8. So that will do it for 2 periods. After 30 minutes of play, the South Shore Lumberjacks lead the Truro Bearcats 3-1. We'll take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for the third after this. We will tell you before we go that the team that has led after 2 periods of the 8 previous games, one of them was tied, but the 7 times there was a lead, that team that was leading did go on to win, but it wasn't always easy. We'll come back and set up the third period in just a few minutes. You are watching the Atom A Provincial Championship game here at the Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions on 360 Live. Welcome back as we get you ready for the third period here. The South Shore Lumberjacks with the 3-1 lead on the Truro Bearcats. And as we mentioned before we went to break, the team that has carried a lead into the third period, which has happened in 7 of the 8 previous games, there was one game tied after 2, has won all 7 times. However, in the game that we just had, the team that carried a 3-0 lead into the third period was forced into overtime as Chubbucto Atlantics scored 3 times in the third period to tie that game up and force overtime. So while, yes, the team that has led has gone on to win, it hasn't always been an easy ride so far here at the Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions events that we've held here between yesterday and today. Third period is now underway, and the Bearcats are still on the penalty kill for 37 more seconds. As they dump the puck down the ice, we get the third period started here. The Lumberjacks in their own zone. With the puck there is Lipset. He'll play it around to the far side, and it gets to Pacha. Pacha will carry it ahead. Now comes near side for Feener. Feener able to get it down into the Bearcat zone. Feener down into the corner. Throws it towards the front of the net. Hunt is there to clear that one to the area behind the net, now into the far corner. And we are now back to 5-on-5 as coming out of the penalty box there was Marshall. So we're even strength now. Just about a minute gone here in the third period. Puck centered. A couple of Bearcats end up bumping into each other, but Frizzell will get the puck and carry it out. Now Frizzell cutting to the outside, tries to cut back towards the middle, but couldn't maintain control of the puck. Now War gets tripped up, and that will lead to a penalty. And so the Bearcats will go to their third power play of this game, this one coming at 1:09 of the third period. And it's going to be Leighton Vaughn who's going to go off for that penalty. So the Bearcats with a chance to pull to within 1 with a power play goal here in the early stages of the third period. And I always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third period being the most crucial time of just about every hockey game. And for the Bearcats, this is certainly the case here on this power play chance. There's a good penalty kill, though, by Beliveau, as he was able to bring the puck all the way down the ice and then try to get a shot away before finally turning it over, but that killed off a good chunk of time on this Bearcat power play. Now Ogden plays the puck ahead to War. He gets it out to center for Lamrock. Played in across the blue line, and Doiron there to pick up the puck. Doiron takes a couple nice moves, takes a shot, save, rebound, another save. As Comstock comes up big. Now Doiron down on the ice in front of the net. He looks in some discomfort there. The referee waiting, and now he'll blow it down. As Doiron still not back to his feet yet. And some important power play time ticking off there while the referee checked on Doiron before he actually blew the play down. Now making it back to his knees. As Hayden Doiron getting looked over. And now he makes it back to his feet and heading back to his bench under his own power. Seems to be favoring his, looks like he's favoring his shoulder a little bit there. 1:01 left in the power play, 12:51 left to go here in the third period. And the faceoff will come to just outside of the Bearcat blue line. McMullen with the puck. looking to dump it in, but ends up giving it up to Stevenson. Stevenson then gives it right back to the Lumberjacks in the form of Bond. Bond now plays it back to the line for Heb. Heb will give over to McMullen. McMullen had a little bit of trouble controlling it, but did end up playing the puck, and now it's back the other way. Now the Lumberjacks get it back out to center again, and here's Spindler, but he gets it taken from him by Stevenson. Just 25 seconds left in the man advantage. O'Dwyer trying to poke the puck into the zone. O'Dwyer does get it in, but that's a delayed offside, so the Bearcats have to touch up, and that will give Heb a little bit of time. There's 13 seconds left in the penalty. Heb now plays it to the line, not out, kept in there as Croft was able to hold the line. We're now back to 5-on-5. Croft has the puck at the wall, takes a shot. It goes off a leg, comes right to Stevenson. Stevenson needed to take an extra second to allow himself to get set up for the backhand shot, and by the time that he did, Walker Comstock was in perfect position to make the glove save and hang on for a face-off. 11:43 left to go here in the third period, and now the Bearcats have allowed a power play opportunity to pass them by. The question becomes, with 11 and a half minutes left to go and only a 2-goal margin, that's probably not going to be a huge turning point just yet, but will they look back on this as a missed opportunity? Puck sent down into the corner. There to get it. The first one there is Lipset. Battling for the puck there. 4 players in there. Jollimore able to send it back down below the goal line. Now they try to get it out in front, intended for Frizzell, but not quite able to connect as there were too many Lumberjack defenders in the way, and now the Lumberjacks come back out. Pass intended for Bizot. It was broken up by Scullion. Now Frizzell gets it ahead. Pugsley has that go off his skate. And coming back up the other way now. Lumberjacks, that pass turned over though. Doiron intercepts. Here comes Doiron. Doiron gets cut off, but the puck rolls down into the corner, still stays with the Bearcats to the line to Scullion. Scullion trying to play it down low, but he couldn't get the puck through Bezot. And now Bond coming up the other way. Here comes Bond. Bond stops, waits, turns. What a move by Bond, and what a goal. It's 4-1. Jaden Bond does his best James Bond impression there as he gets away from everybody and delivers the package into the net. It's now 4-1 for the South Shore Lumberjacks. Jaden Bond gets his second point of the game, and that's a big one. A beautiful goal by the South Shore Lumberjack forward. Manny Vaughn with the assist on that one. So Bond from Vaughn at 4:37 extends the lead for the Lumberjacks. And again, it came in that first 5 minutes of the period. We talk how important that time frame is. Lynch down into the corner. Lynch takes a bump, loses the puck there. Stevenson looking to carry it back up. Here comes Stevenson out to center. Stevenson tried to push it ahead. That's broken up there by Fietner, and he plays it back down into the Truro zone. Bearcats, that's Hunt with the puck. He ends up, or that was Bircham rather with the puck. Now we got a penalty coming up here as Stevenson got upended, and they're going to call it a rough. And the guilty party appears to be, I believe that's Alex Lynch. Waiting to see the number. It is indeed Alex Lynch who's going to go off for the roughing, and so the Bearcats get their 4th power play of this game. And as they now trail by 3 with under 10 minutes left, while the previous power play was a big opportunity that they needed. This one becomes one that they desperately need to climb back into this game. Puck played out. Marshall will flip it back in. It hops past McMullen. McMullen able to chase it back down, though down in the corner. Plays it up the wall. Marshall holds it in at the line. Marshall can't get through McMullen, and McMullen will bring it back out to center. Here comes McMullen. The puck a little bit too far in front of him, and Croft is able to cut down the angle and get the puck back. Croft takes it behind his own net, uses that net for a bit of leverage, now gets some room, comes out to center. Croft gets blocked up through the neutral zone and then dumps the puck in with 1:15 left in the man advantage. Back with it there is Beliveau. He plays it as far as the line. Croft will hold it in. Play it over to the near side for Doiron. Doiron gives to Pugsley, to War. Now it's played out and down the length of the ice and back to get it. Hustling back there is Lamrock. 52 seconds left in the man advantage. Lamrock plays it ahead for War. War kicks the puck over to his stick, then plays it ahead. Goes through a couple of Lumberjack players, but not all the way through to Hayden Doiron. Now to the line and out. And we get Lamrock colliding with Mulaney. And Lamrock had gone down and Mulaney just sort of fell over him. No intent there by any means. Hunt gets the puck now at his own blue line. Tries to dump it down the ice, but it ends up hitting the linesman. And now here's Spindler with it. Spindler has it knocked off his stick by Hunt down into the corner. Hunt gets body position and plays it up the wall for O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer, long lead pass, springs Carr. Here comes Carr. Can Carr gather that puck up in time? No, he's not going to be able to. He has to chase it down below the goal line. Now back to Scullion. Scullion loses control of the puck as we are back to 5-on-5. Just over 7 minutes left to go here in the third period. Coming up with it now, Vaughn. Manny Vaughn lost control, gets to the line. Now bringing it in is Barry. He'll play it down towards the corner. Stevenson ends up losing his footing, and now the puck comes towards the center of the ice, flipped ahead by Hunt. Carr can't clear the zone as it's held in there by Spindler. Shot taken, that gets blocked as the puck went right to Scullion. He gets it ahead for O'Dwyer, and O'Dwyer will gain the red line and then dump the puck in. It takes a bounce right off the end board. Stevenson gets to it, takes the shot, and able to make the save was Comstock as the Bearcats almost able to take advantage of their knowledge of the lively boards here at the Community Credit Union Arena inside Rath Eastlink Community Center, as they were much more prepared for that puck to come off the end boards than the Lumberjacks were, and nearly turned into a goal to pull the Bearcats to within 2. Under 6 minutes left to go now here in the third period. Puck played up to the line, and Jollymore will get it out after Chapman kept it in momentarily. Now it's back into the Bearcat zone. Hunt will get it out and down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing call against Truro with 5:41 left to go here in the third period. The Lumberjacks with it 4-1 lead. It was 3-1 coming into this period, and then Jaden Bond with a beautiful goal. Couple of nice little spinning deke moves to get himself free and score the goal that right now is some extra insurance for the Lumberjacks. There's the shot and another save by Gavin Taylor. Taylor came in a little over halfway through the second period. And that goal by Bond, which, I mean, that was just a beautiful sniper's goal. The only thing that's beaten Taylor since he came in around the midpoint of the game, that planned goaltender split of the 45 minutes of action in this game. Doiron gets the puck out to center. Picking up there from him was Lamrock, but Lamrock ends up coughing it up now with just over 5 minutes left to go. Here comes McMullen. McMullen brings it in, but Pacha was just a little bit offside, and so that will be an offside call against the Lumberjacks 5:03 left to go. Don't forget, we got one more game today that will also involve Truro Bearcats. The Atom AA Bearcats will take on the Acadia Axemen for that provincial championship banner. And that'll be our final game of today. Then we'll have 4 female championship banners to hand out tomorrow in the Atom A, Atom AA, Pee Wee A, and Bantam A female divisions. So make sure you tune in to all of those games here on 360 Live, each and every one of them brought to you right here from the Rath Eastlink Community Center. 4 players battling along the boards for the puck there. Now a couple of them getting extra tied up. Puck comes loose. Meanwhile, a good battle going on in front of the net as well for body position. Marshall couldn't get the puck out. McMullen with the shot. Save made. And hanging on for the faceoff is Gavin Taylor. 4:19 left on the clock here as the South Shore Lumberjacks continue to try to turn that clock into as much of an ally as possible. A 3-goal margin and little over 4 minutes left to go. Certainly not impossible, but the clock is starting to loom large here in this one. Battle along the boards. And again, each one of these battles just kills a little bit more time and a little bit more time. And the Lumberjacks happy for that. Puck comes to Lipset. He plays it down the wall. Now it gets to Lipset again, and he'll send it back down again. This time all the way into the corner for Bezo, out in front. And finally able to get it gathered up and smothered is Gavin Taylor. 3:44 now left to go here in the third period. And another offensive zone face-off for the Lumberjacks as they continue to play with the lead here. There's a chance right off of the draw, but swinging and missing at that puck was Bezo. Couldn't quite get his stick on it as it was bouncing around quite a bit. Now the puck it goes up into the netting, up over the glass behind Gavin Taylor. So we'll get another whistle and another face-off inside the Truro zone. Don't forget that next game here scheduled for a 4:30 start. So there will be a little bit of a break between the end of this one and the start of that one, as this game's had pretty good pace to it. Some good long sequences of action. Here's War with the puck now. Doiron, though, ends up coming in offside as War forced to make that one little extra move at the blue line by the good defensive work of, I believe it was Lipset and Vaughn together, forcing War to make that extra move, and that was what resulted in Doiron ending up going in just a little bit offside. Now we've got a delayed offside against the Lumberjacks momentarily, but now coming up the other way, here's the Bearcats. War, his shot, steered aside by Comstock. Now the puck played back in front, and another chance that they score! It was initially deflected by the defenseman Keaton Lipset. Walker Comstock recovered to make the first save, but right in front of the net there and getting the opportunity and taking advantage, Hayden Doiron, his second goal of the game, comes with 2:50 left to go, and it's now a 2-goal margin. And do we have a miracle comeback for the Bearcats? As the goal is unassisted. So Doiron gets the unassisted goal, but now here come the Lumberjacks back the other way. There's a chance, and getting tripped up as he tried to go to the backhand was Manny Vaughn. Now Mulaney with the puck at the blue line. Sends it down into the corner. 2:14 left to go. A 2-goal margin. Here's O'Dwyer. Gets it to the line. Chapman keeps it in. Chapman fires. That goes wide off the end boards. Croft will get to it. Croft tries to play it up the boards. It ends up hitting Mullaney. Now it's picked up by Spindler. Spindler with a shot. That goes off Marshall. Comes right to Mullaney. He takes a shot. And covering up and hanging on for a face-off, Gavin Taylor. 108 seconds left on the clock here. And the Bearcats trailing by 2. Bezo and Jollymore take the draw. Jollymore wins it down into the corner, chases it down himself, wraps it around to the near side. Chapman pinches in. Chapman coming in, takes the shot. That gets blocked. Another shot. That gets steered away to the far wall. Nearing 90 seconds left to go. Puck played around to the near side. It ends up hitting the referee. Battling for it there. Finding it finally is Bezo. He gets it to Bond. Bond takes a couple of whacks at the puck. And it gets frozen with 1:20 left on the clock. And the Lumberjacks just happy to kill some time and keep the offensive zone possession. Not so worried about needing to pick up another goal here, as the clock now is the biggest ally of the South Shore Lumberjacks. Off of the draw, Warwick gets the puck, gets it out to center, but hustling back on the back check, McMullen. He plays it to Bezo. Bezo gets it into the Truro zone. Bond in there trying to work it as it stays along the wall. We're down under a minute left to go. Bezo with the puck into the corner. Bezo loses control. Scullion will pick up. Scullin cuts far to the outside, gets it up ahead, and out with it comes Lamrock. Lamrock finds Doiron. Doiron with 2 goals already, takes a shot. Save made. Doiron gets his own rebound, but the referee blew it down. I think the referee thought that Comstock caught that puck cleaner than he actually did. 34.5 seconds left to go here in the third period. And now the referee being asked to come over and talk to the Bearcats coaching staff. Head coach Brendan O'Dwyer wanting a clarification on something. I think he was concerned that the clock ran a little too long, so we may see an adjustment here to the clock. 34.5 seconds on the board right now. So we'll see what, and they do hold the clock just a little bit before resuming it. Rather than spending time to reset the clock, they just held it a little bit. Puck is sent down the ice. In to get it there, McMullen. McMullen, happy to just kill some time. He's also got Feener in there. 14 seconds left to go. Feener just killing clock as he had the puck tied up along the boards. Now it's sent out to center ice. 5 seconds left, and that will pretty much do it. The Lumberjacks are the Atom A 2019 Hockey Nova Scotia champions. For the Truro Bearcats, a great showing, earning that silver medal. But it ends up being a victory for the Lumberjacks. 4-2. Silver medals for the host Truro Bearcats. A great effort by them as the Lumberjacks get the victory and will be able to call themselves Hockey Nova Scotia champions as we get the handshakes at the end of the game here And we'll send things downstairs now to the PA announcer for our post-game presentations.
Now, for the presentation of the awards, please welcome from Hockey Nova Scotia, representatives Dan St. John and Kent Boyce.